Athletes, let's talk about how to use eccentric training to sprint faster.
First one's going to be super maximal eccentrics. This is where we're going to be doing stuff like going up with 2, lowering with 1 that we can't actually push up with that 1, or something like a Nordic curl is a good example of a super maximal eccentric on the knee flexion joints. And then we can even do a slower tempo eccentric like 2 seconds down or 3 seconds down with RDLs or regular squats, where we're lowering down slowly, lengthening the muscle slowly. The next one's going to be a reflexive eccentric. So this is where we're trying to drop catch and catch ourselves and reverse out the bottom. You could do this with stuff like squats, split squats, or any type of plyometric usually works well. And we want to think about storing and releasing elastic energy and trying to have high eccentric rate of force development. This is really important for sprinting and jumping. It's technically an oscillation-based isometric, but this is also kind of like a reflexive eccentric where you're trying to bounce and reverse out the bottom as fast as possible. Now we're talking about accelerated eccentrics. This is usually going to be done with bands. We're going to be having a more forceful drop. This is still very similar to reflexive eccentrics where we're trying to drop catch our body as much as possible, but bands are usually should be strong enough where it's forcing our body down, and then we have to try to reverse that out with high eccentric rate of force development. These are some of the best exercises for developing your max velocity speed and acceleration, and amazing for vertical jump where we're trying to have that point of reversal with the stress shortening cycle. So doing stuff like jumps or regular lifts with band resistance that's so strong where it's really pulling your body down like this pogo right here is going to have the best bang for buck for accelerated eccentrics. Traditional fast eccentrics is going to be plyometrics. This is where you're going to be landing and jumping fast off the ground. So this is storing, releasing elastic energy fast off the ground. It's going to be the brute of most of your plyometrics. This is where you want to get off the ground in under 0.25 seconds, but preferably 0.2 seconds when we're trying to improve speed development for acceleration and max velocity. It's going to be bounding, drop jumps, standing triple jumps. Anything like this is a fast eccentric.